What's your first tip? No, sorry. Welcome back, you guys, to Nomsebo the Poet's channel. Today, she's gonna be sharing 5 tips you need as a poet.
5.
Okay, what's the first tip you have to give to your audience?
Just do it. You will never know whether you are good or not and where to improve unless you start. All these people that are now doing it big, they started somewhere. Like as they say, every journey begins with one step, first step. Yes, that. So you need to get there. Get on the stage, sit in front of that camera. If you're like me, you don't really have a live audience, but it's okay. So you just need to start it. Start reciting, start speaking, and eventually you will find your foot. I got it.
Should a poet know her style of reciting?
Obviously. How are you going to recite if you don't know your style, if you don't know your voice, or if you don't know how or what suits you? And one thing that I have recognized, or maybe realized, I think that's the word, is people trying to imitate other poets. It just doesn't work. You need to know what suits you, what makes you comfortable. Some people, they recite poems with music. They recite, like, speak, like, God loves you just the way you are, and they're like, just the way you are. They sing. But if you are like me, you can't sing. Don't try it. Don't try it. Just do what makes you comfortable, that makes you put your emotions and feelings in the poem without really imitating another person. Your voice. We want your voice. We want your thoughts. We want your imaginations and your fantasies. Okay.
So, Nomsebo, have you ever forgotten a poem on stage?
Yes. Lines, not a poem, lines. And then the thing with that is to suck the whole thing. So that would be point number 3. Know your poem, know your lines, because you will not be able, I repeat, you will not be able to put the emotions and feelings into the poem if you don't know it. You need to feel it. It needs to be in you. It needs to be in your heart, such that if a person were to stop you and be like, what did Donald Trump say yesterday and again in his speech? Oh, you see, that kind of a thing. You don't need to forget what you were talking about. You need to continue flowing. It should be in you. It should be in your head. So work on that memorizing skills. And if you want to know how I memorize my poems, mention it in the comment section below. I will eventually do a video for you, okay?
So, Nomsebo, who exactly do you see as your audience?
Okay, that one depends, because we have different people listening to our arts. But for me, I have looked at the people that I usually recite to, or the people that watch my videos. It's like people between 18 to like 24 or so. So definitely I'm not reciting for all people, but if they're there, well, I welcome you to my art, to my videos. It's okay. Thank you so much for watching. But to cover everything up, just let's say you need to know the people you are reciting to. You need to know how they like your poems. Maybe some like it, or they view it more when you have background music, or some just want your voice. Some want to feel your voice. Some want to feel the emotions in your voice without being disturbed by music or anything like that. And some just maybe like love poems, and some like sad poems. So you need to know the crowd you are going to be reciting to, or maybe the event or anything like that. What do they like? How do they like it? And that's very, very important, because you need to connect with your people. You need to make them feel or understand what you are reciting about, so they can put themselves in the pot, so they can understand your message.
So, should somebody be real when they're doing poetry? How real should I be?
They can be as real as me, darling. Real as me. It is very, very important to be you. Like I said, remember that second tip. I think you need to be you. People need to relate to the real you. To the real you need to be authentic, because that's like the power. Everyone is is different. I think it's much, much, much easier for people to understand your art, to understand your poems if you are being you, so they can relate. If you're going to try to be something that you're not, people will see it through you. Like, and then you find yourself losing audiences. So be you. Speak you. Put yourself in every poem. I know sometimes you write poems, sometimes you write sad poems, sometimes you write love poems when actually you're not in love. It happens all the time. But it's about you putting yourself inside, putting the rhythm, everything, make it relate to you, even if maybe it's not relatable. I think that would be easier, so people can see that, oh, this person is real. Like me.
It was nice having.
Yes, it was nice. I enjoyed it. This is good. See you guys.
No.
She was helping me. Shout out to her. Shout out to her. Yes, she is a singer. Because she wants to sing for us. Can you just sing for us so we can say bye? So people can, digest what all the things that I just said.
Please subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe.
Like and share.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please do remember to subscribe, like, share, comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Thank you so much. Oh.